Come on. We are live, Gray Scott. Come on. What part of the country
Yes, sir. I'm excited,
you in?
Brian.
So where are you today? Where are you hanging
So
out?
where am I today? I'm at home in Colorado, up in the mountains.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm in a
It is.
a wine cellar that was built in the 1500s.
Oh, I like that. I like that. This
There we
house was
go.
built about 30 years ago in the mountains.
Yeah,
We're
well,
up
yeah,
there
it's just, 400
little
years.
high.
Hey, thanks for jumping on. You and I have been planning this new educational event, regional event. We're taking it on the road, the Automotive Innovators Tour. And the content is really focused on those new breakthrough technologies, ideas. But more importantly, it was your vision to give dealers hands-on experience using tools, let's say, that are driven by new technology and AI. Why did you want to incorporate really more hands-on interactive training for this educational event?
I'll tell you, Brian, I've been to almost all of them. I made it my commitment. I wanted to go to all these events, as crazy as it is to be at each one, to get an understanding of how each one functions. And what I found missing from each of them is the real hands-on learning experience. And each one brings a very unique vision to the table on how to take that content home. But when we think about how do people learn, and as a father of kids, they learn by doing, or they learn by failing, depending on which way you want to go. And so the thought was, if we could create some kind of a day workshop where you can get in hands dirty and work with AI, use AI tools, talk about business strategies, what can we do to be different from everybody else, and actually walk away having executed on everything you talked about, it's going to stay right here, which is not what happens at these conferences. You retain about 20%.
I love it. And I just put the link for the Automotive Innovators Tour in the comments. And Gray, you're right. The conferences that we organize, the two that we do each year, a lot of great content, a lot of great notes, but hands-on, kind of tough when you have hundreds of people in a room. Even
really tough.
Yeah, even tough when you try to figure out the space you need to do hands-on, like small groups. But what we've decided to do is to go to two cities initially, Chicago and Atlanta, two major cities that it's easy to drive to or easy to fly to, with a full day agenda.
And it's packed, Brian. I've been working on it for the last couple of weeks. And it's when I say it's packed, it's not going to be like the brain drain end of the day feeling that you get sometimes. It's going to be the like, which one of these do I tell my team to start with first? Because I've actually used them all. Like, this is amazing. Like, I've actually experienced the pain, and I've now experienced the solution. When do we start? And that's what's really exciting about it.
Yeah, I remember, Gray, over a year ago, because you've been studying AI and new tech for a while, and you took out your phone at the CXO Network Summit and you spoke into the phone and asked the AI to create a commercial, a layout for the whole scripting of a video shoot, and how quickly you were able to modify it. We were all laughing, but you're right about the hands-on. When I saw how easy it was in your hand, I said, oh, I can do it. You're taking it one step further, is you're going to have dealers in small groups working to solve some problems using the tools.
Well, I got something else that's really exciting about this. Not only are we going to do it and have our attendees get hands-on, there's going to be a $1,000 cash prize for the group. Oh, that's new to you too.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a $1,000 cash prize to the group that creates the best. I don't want to give away what we're doing, but the best picnic basket solution. Utilizing AI tools and the limited time frame that we have, we'll get 1,000, because I figure we'll have decent sized groups where we can walk away with $100. But the idea is that we're gonna force you to not only use the tools, but to be creative with it. And one of the really unique things here that I'm excited to bring to the table, Brian, is everybody now knows about AI. We all know about GPT, but people don't understand how to talk to it, how to train it, how to prompt it. And those are the topics that we're really going to dive into with each of these different systems that we use to create this solution.
And
That's just one part. That's just one part. We've got a whole day of this stuff.
And we've asked, it's called the Automotive Innovators Tour because we're talking about new tech and new applications. We have some great sponsors, and these companies are people that are making breakthroughs. Would you just tell the dealers some of the sponsors that are underwriting this event and who will be showcasing their latest tech, even some things that no one's ever seen before at this tour?
100%. So we've got Impel, who's going to be leading the charge in the morning with me, basically leading the AI workshop in the morning. It's going to be my workshop with Impel. We're going to have a discussion and talk about how AI is going to be able to impact your business tomorrow. Stella Automotive is going to be a huge player as well, from the voice telephony part of AI and just how efficient that can be. We're going to then launch into, we have a video over lunch talking about S&P. What dealers don't know is that S&P has a direct-to-dealer solution for audience segmentation. And they're going to tell us about that at this event, and we're going to actually do some things with that as well. We've got another one that's new to the market, SelectFi or Select F&I. They are an F&I AI-driven solution that I'm pretty sure most people have not seen. That's going to really streamline the way that you desk and you bring deals to the table. We've got Clairvoy, who does attribution, multi-point attribution, an absolute necessity for today, because we need to know when we've got 4 third parties and we're looking to cut 2, we need to know who do we cut. But let's take it a step further. Their ability for identity resolution and click path data on the consumer shopping journey is mind-blowing. And it's, back to the day of the renaissance of when Google talked about all the touch points. So Clairvoy will get us into some of that information there. We've got TransUnion, who's going to talk to us about different types of opportunities with your phone when you're reaching out to customers. Again, hands-on opportunity there. Really excited about it. And we're going to talk about some of the data, and this is your world too, the DMS data. How clean is your DMS data?
Yep. And we're going to be talking about customer data platforms. And I think with this recent cyber breach at CDK, dealers are asking, what's my backup plan? And we don't have, the agenda is so full, we're not going to take over our planned agenda. But I will tell you that my talk on customer data platforms aligns with this one general thought. Dealers who own and control their first-party data, when any one system fails, has some, not full operational, but some technology capabilities that can get them through those hard times.
And those who have had these already dialed in and set up, Brian, we're able to kind of hit the oops button and keep going through these different systems, which is really exciting. And also Podium's going to get involved, Brian. I don't want to forget about Podium. They're doing some really innovative stuff, and they're going to kick off the show with a quick video talking about some of their latest innovative technologies and advancements within their offerings in the automotive sector, which is really exciting. So I don't want to forget about those guys. And that afternoon part, let's not forget about cars commerce, and the AccuTrade system is going to be a major part as well. And I'm really excited, Brian. They offered us their corporate headquarters to host this amazing event, which means it's going to be fully catered, which means it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Good environment, good people all around. And we're going to learn more about, appraising in minutes, not hours. You could appraise a car while at the grocery shop having a small chat in the parking lot. And how do we do that? With a system like AccuTrade and with advanced technologies.
They're leading that charge. I mean, Brian Kramer has been pounding the streets, really talking, really educating dealers about a new way to handle the trade process. So, and it goes back to every workshop session, every speaker, every presentation, discussion is all about new things, not, how to answer a lead. And no, I mean, we've talked about that.
And actually, Brian, and this is part of the agenda I've been working on, is tying in a hands-on component with at least 80% of the topics and conversations that we're having. We're going to do things at this event that's so exciting. We're literally going to set the audience up a little bit. We're going to do a little test. I'm going to say, hey, how many? We're going to kind of show a lot of this stuff in proof and concept, right? And actually what it really delivers to the end user. And again, that's what just makes it so exciting. And that's why I reached out to you. I had this idea. I talked with one of our sponsors.
No, I mean, you came to me and said, Brian, I love your events, but we need something different. We need to bring a fresh perspective. Let's take something on the road. So I just want to let all the dealers know the website is automotiveinnovators.com. Automotiveinnovators.com. We're doing in 2 cities, and we believe we're going to be doing more cities in the next year. We have a busy fall calendar, both Gray and I, but we're going to really rely on dealers to give us feedback on how to really create custom content. It's so much easier when you can have 3 or 4 of your people drive to Chicago or Atlanta, or do a quick jumper flight for one day. And then at the end, we have a great cocktail reception.
We do. We have a fantastic cocktail hour that's scheduled in both cities, sponsored by Impel, which means they like to make sure you're having a good time. And the best part about it is, besides having a good time, is that you get to bump elbows with all of these innovators that are going to be sponsoring the event. And I am pushing real hard for all of the CEOs and the senior level executives to attend this event, to have those high GM dealer principal, leadership type conversations, and also to talk about where products are going. And we also have a couple of surprises that we can't talk about that we'll be talking about very soon. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a surprise. I'm really bad.
That's right. Oh man, there's great conversation. I just want to encourage dealers to take action. Go to automotiveinnovators.com. Look at the dates for Chicago and Atlanta. Get your tickets booked. This is going to be a breakthrough event, and Gray and I have been working hard just to make sure that when you leave there, you'll actually have developed some new skills, new frameworks of dealing with the problems and challenges at the dealership in a more efficient way. That's why the Automotive Innovators Tour will be so powerful. So, Ray, I'm going to let you close. What's one thing you want to tell the dealership managers, the marketing directors, the C-suite executives about this event coming up in Chicago and Atlanta? Why should they be there?
I think it's going to be eye-opening about how much tech has evolved besides what we've been hearing about in the industry, and really getting in there yourself in a hands-on approach will allow you to realize why the importance of this technology needs to be into your systems today. And we're not just going to use generative AI to create copy and things like that. We're actually going to show you how to take reports, upload them into an AI system, and then be able to ask it like a GPT specific questions about your operation, which for any GM would love to be able to know directly from the source how their store is performing. And so there's going to be a takeaway from the dealer level all the way down to your marketing leadership.
Great. Well, that's a wrap for today. We will be continually posting some updates and some insights about the event, but space is limited because it's only a one-day event in Chicago. We want to thank the Cars Commerce team for opening up their corporate facilities and a beautiful media room. And of course, in Atlanta, we have a beautiful hotel booked right at the perimeter. So, hey, what are you waiting for? Go to automotiveinnovators.com and get booked. And Gray and I will be looking for you in your hands-on sessions. Let's go. We got a great summer ahead.
But I want to say one thing. I said it before when we first announced the tour. I got to say one other thing. If someone sees this and you're worried about coming to your leadership team to get approval for the cost, just reach out to Brian or I. We have us fun. That we want you there. So let us know if you need that.
All right. Good point. Great. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Come on, make it a great week. Finish the month strong. Thanks, Gray.